Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Brittany. Today I'm just going to do a quick makeup tutorial for you guys, showing you how I achieved this fall inspired basic soft glam look. That's what we're going for. And I'm also going to tell you my secret to making your makeup last all day and getting no transfer on your mat. I'm gonna show you my tip, my secret. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, just stay tuned. Okay, so I've already done my brows. I'm going to start with primer. The primer that I'm using is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I'm almost out, but I really do like this primer. It helps keep my makeup on all day. So I'm just going to rub that in. And then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Spray. And I'm just going to spray that all over. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I am going to be mixing my foundation using the Fenty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte. I'm in the shade 385, and I'm going to mix it with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin 24 Hour, and I am in the shade Y503. I like mixing these two together because the Fenty is a little too light and the Makeup Forever is a little too dark. So with me mixing it, I come up with my perfect shade, and I'm going to apply it using a brush. This is the AOA Studio High Definition Brush F3. I got it from shopmissa.com and it was only $1. So I'm just going to blend that in. I usually start at the bottom and just work my way up, because this is where I want most of my coverage, is towards the bottom of my face, because I'm going to add, of course, concealer up under my eyes. So I'm just going to blend all of this in. Don't forget the neck. Okay, so I think that is blended in pretty good. I'm gonna just go in with my Real Techniques body sponge and just blend it in just a little bit. Okay, so next is the concealer. I like to mix my concealer as well. We're going to be mixing the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 350. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eye. And I'm going to mix it with the Morphe concealer. This is shade C3.35. I like the Morphe one because it's a little thicker than the Fenty, so I get a little bit more coverage. So I only start with under my eyes first because the Morphe is so thick it dries up really quick. We're going to blend that in. Okay. I just love the way this concealer blends out. Okay, so moving on to my chin and forehead, I'm just going to use the Fenty concealer. Just a little on my chin, a little on my forehead. I'm just going to do a small line down the bridge of my nose and blend it in as well. I usually, with the leftover product that's already on the sponge, I do a little bit on top of my lip. And the forehead. Perfect. Okay. So moving on, we're going to set the concealer now, and I'm going to use the Fenty. There's a lot of Fenty products. I'm gonna use the Fenty setting powder in the shade Honey. I really like this setting powder. I just don't like the color of it for myself, but I'm just using it because that's just what I have. And I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. I'm not sure the name of it, but I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder on the brush, tap off the excess in the cup or in the lid, and I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. And also my chin and forehead. I'm not going to do the bridge of my nose right now. I'm going to save that for later. Okay, everything is coming together real nicely. Next, I'm going to do a contour. I'm just doing real simple every day, like in the morning, getting ready for work. This is like what I would do. So next is contour. This is the LoveCraft Beauty Contour Palette. I've been using this palette, as you can see. I just mixed these two shades together. So I'm going to take another AOA Studio brush, $1 from Shop Miss A. This is the F14. And I'm just going to mix these two shades together. This brush is perfect for the contour of the cheeks because the way it's slanted just goes perfectly there. Okay. Sometimes I go a little overboard when I contour, but I like what I like. Okay. Nose. Most important thing, the nose contour. I'm just going to take a smaller brush. I'm not even sure where I get this brush from, but I'm going to mix the same two shades together. And I'm going to just go down each side of my nose, starting at the very top. I blend it up towards my eyebrow to make it look a little more natural. Just blend it on down. Blend it on down. Blend it on down. And the same for the other side. We looking good, we looking good. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this a little bit more on my cheeks. Okay, so it just depends on the day on whether or not I'm going to wear some blush. I feel like today it's a blush day, so we're going to do some more mixing. I'm going to mix the Nars blush in the color Lovejoy. I've had this blush forever, and I really like it. It's kind of like a peachy, pinky, brownish kind of color with some little gold flecks in it. And I'm also going to use the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade Wine. Like that. I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Okay. I'm liking it so far. Alright, next thing we're going to do is do a little baking. So normally I would use the Laura Mercier setting powder, but I don't have that. But this Coty Airspun powder works just as well, and I have it in the shade Translucent. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the powder. And the first thing I'm going to do okay, so I'm just going to take a little powder and I'm going to do, I think it's called an undercut. An undercut? I don't know. But I'm going to do it underneath my contour. And I'm going to do it down the bridge of my nose. Do it on my chin. And I'm really oily, so I like to put it in the corners of my nose. That's where I get the oiliest. So I put a little powder there. Forehead, just a little on the forehead. And I do a little underneath the eyes as well. Alright, so this is what we're going to do for the baking. I'm just going to let this sit. I put a little bit of powder on top of my eyelids just to get rid of the shine and to prep it for the eyeshadow. I'm not going to do much today, just a little. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Okay, we're not going to do much of an eyeshadow. I'm just going to put a little brown in my crease. So I'm going to go with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I really like this brown shade in there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm just going to blend that into my crease just to give my eye a little definition. Not much at all. Okay, that is perfect. Exactly how I like my eyeshadow to be. Not too much, but it's still there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes off camera and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so the lashes are done. These are just some lashes that I got from AliExpress. I've had them for about a couple of years now. So we're just going to now dust off the excess powder that we have on our face from baking. I don't know if you can tell, a lot of the powder got absorbed into my skin because it's oily. So that's why I bake, because it really does help control the oil. So I'm just going to dust off the rest of the powder. So sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to take this black Radiance powder that I have in the shade Cream Beige, and I'm just going to use this to help blend everything and set my face all over. Just take a little bit of the powder and just brush it all over. Just a very little, and it's light. Okay, that's it. Almost done. We're going to use some setting spray next just to melt everything all in. Same setting spray, the All Nighter Ultra Matte. I'm almost out. Okay. Then take the butt of my sponge and I kind of just tap that all over just to get it all into the skin. Okay. Next, highlighter, most important part. So I like to mix my highlighters too. That's just what we do. I'm going to be mixing the Huda Beauty, what palette is this? The 3D highlighter palette. I use this all the time. Mix it with the Juvia's Place highlighter. It's the loose highlighter in Nubia, which is kind of like a little bronzy gold color, like that. So first, I'm gonna do my bridge of the nose, and I like to use a little small brush like this. It's a, I don't know, but it's like a pointed brush, tapered. I like to use that for my nose. So I'm just get a little bit of the Juvia's Place highlighter, and I'm gonna just use that to go down the bridge of my nose just a little bit and blend it in with my finger like that. Also the top of my lip like that. And we're going to do underneath our brows. Same highlighter, Juvia's Place. A little tip action. And the inner corners of the eye. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with the all over highlighter brush by the same company as the last one. What this one is? Complex Culture. Yeah, Complex Culture. And I'm going to take the Huda Beauty highlighters and I'm gonna mix them all together. And we're gonna use that on our cheeks. Okay, and I feel like I'm just gonna go over where I put the other highlighter at. Highlighting is my favorite part. I feel like that just brings the look all together and just makes you look like a nice little glazed donut. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna set my face again with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay, glad I put a little too much there. Yeah, when it gets towards the end, you get these really big splotches of spray on your face. You definitely have to blot that in. If not, then it's gonna ruin all your hard work. Okay. Okay. So next we're gonna move on to the lips. Get all this excess makeup off first. Okay. So what am I gonna do with my lip today? I feel like this is a really natural look, so I can really go either way. But I'm thinking I want to do something really fallish because it's fall. So maybe this Anastasia color. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This is so old. I've had it for like a couple years now. I think this is in the shade Maude. Maude, like a brown color. So that's what we're gonna do for our lips. I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just gonna apply it. It's still creamy and soft. It's cute, but I'm not really feeling it. So I think we about to mix it with something else. Let's see, what can I mix it with? This may work. Okay, so this is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. It's like a light tan color. And I'm gonna put this in the middle of my lips. Okay, I think I like that a little better. Yeah. Okay. That is actually really nice. Okay, very last step. Almost done. Now, I know during the pandemic, a lot of people, well, you should be wearing your mask. And I know a lot of girls been having problems with makeup transferring onto your mask. And I'm here to tell you, I found the secret to keep your makeup on all day and to prevent transfer on your mask, on your shirt, on your man's shirt, anything. This is the Miran Makeup Barrier Spray. I got this for Amazon and it was probably like $11 or $12 for a 2-ounce bottle. And this, I'm telling you, is gonna change your whole life. Whew. Now, the scent is kind of strong, but you'll get used to it. Do the same thing that I do with the other setting spray. One more time. Okay. I'm feeling this look. Very simple. This is definitely like my everyone. I did go a little extra with the highlight, so this may not be my everyday, but as far as like the foundation, all that, that's like my simple everyday routine. and I hope you guys like it. I guess this is a transition look for the fall with the brown lips and the brown eyes. Yeah, and a pop and gold highlighter. I'm loving it, and I hope you guys too. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I have some more videos coming soon. Definitely. I did my own nails during quarantine, so if you guys want to know how I did my own nails, just let me know down below and I will definitely drop that video. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, great night. Stay safe and wear your mask.